What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host with the most, Whiteboy7thst, and we have some footage from the new map early. We're playing a little bit of Dig Hardpoint, and this is from the fourth and final Call of Duty map pack for Black Ops 2 Apocalypse. Now, I'm always really excited when they bring back older maps for two reasons. One, because I'm a huge fan of the older Call of Duties, and when they bring back maps, just relives all the good memories, and I know them. I know the maps a little bit earlier before everybody else. I know the spawns. I know the little tricks, how to climb up on things, especially on this map. I'm going to give you a little tip on Dig. There's this top middle thing, and you got to notice I'm going to climb up here on a little bit. You can climb up right here from there. If you go up the right, you can climb up there. You can climb up from this little generator right here. You're really exposed, but you also have a good line of sight on the entire map, and you can navigate the map really quickly if you get up there. Back on World at War, there was grass, and you can kind of lay prone down there. They seem to take that off, but one big tip is there's a lot of ways to climb up there, and a lot of unconventional ways. Look at me play Ring Around Rosie with this dude. So always try to get up there if you can. Please note, you are exposed up there, but you also have a nice advantage, and you can take people out of their guard and out of their element. You can surprise them, and it's nice. So another thing I like about when they bring back old maps from the previous Call of Duties, they usually do it because it's a very good map. That's not camping, that's just tactical prone, right? For a little bit. So when they bring back old Call of Duty maps, it's because it's a really good design map, and you can't really make, like, you can make it good once, and that map's got to be good for gunfights at least. It gets a little tricky because World at War had didn't have really too much kill streaks, and with Black Ops 2 and all of the new Call of Duties, the kill streaks are a little bit crazy, and then with maps and spawns, it gets a little bit confusing. But for pure gunfights, it's awesome, and there's a lot of like head glitches, and not really glitch. Like, I'm exposed right there, but you can pop up, and you got a lot of nice cover. I hate when people call head glitches or cover head glitches, because it makes it sound really bad. Maybe if you're camping there or whatnot, but there's a lot of places where you can take cover, get this nade out of there, and you can have a little advantage, especially on this map. There's so many things that you can climb. I think dexterity has got to be a good weapon or perk to use to your advantage. Capturing the hard point, getting them kills, Also, flak jacket is a must. I was not using it on this map, but there's so many explosives, and just keep in mind that we're only playing 4v4 right now. We're not playing 6v6, and I asked if it's got to be in Ground War. It was not in Ground War back in World at War, but Studio or Firing Range back in Black Ops 1 wasn't in Ground War. Now it is in Ground War, so that's something to keep in mind. They might do Ground War. It's kind of small for Ground War. There's another example of where you can jump up, and it's just really nice and convenient. So flak jacket is a must. You can throw a nade pretty much from spawn onto the center flag if you're playing domination, or what? How did that happen? You can get a nade pretty much anywhere on the map if you're a little bit skilled using the nades, or even C4s. I feel you can chuck them after spawn, like running a few seconds. So there's got to be a lot of explosions. It's got to be really fast paced. And another thing I like about this map, it's symmetrical. Like, it's the same on both sides pretty much. On the edges right here, there's a little bit of a difference, but you can see in the middle that first hard point. Look at that. Look at me mantle right there like a man. That was a mantle, if you catch my drift. So there is those two pools. I think one of the hard points are in it right. Yeah, this is a hard point in that, and then there's a hard point a few hard points ago where it's in the total opposite pool where I'm looking at right now. So it's really symmetrical. There's four. It's actually kind of weird because there's 4 little shelters around the edge. Like right here where I spawn, that's what I'm considering a shelter. There's 4 of them, and they're all around the map, and those are really good to take out enemies. But you can get surprised. So don't, I want to say right here is a good place to stay. For a little bit it is, but I always kill people really easy by just jumping around, and they get caught off guard. So tactical insertions, really, if you use that, if that's in your play style, you can use that. Dig is a really good map. I also have coverage of the other maps that are coming out in the DLC a little bit early. I got early exclusive access to play the DLC in New York, which was an amazing experience. My first time in New York. It was an awesome city. We didn't really get to see too much of the city, but just looking at the buildings was enough for me. I wanted to check everything out. There's a lot of landmarks and a lot of cool things to check out, but we didn't have enough time, and I feel I wouldn't have done it justice if I went on a tour for like half a day, because there's probably so much to see in the great city of New York. So like I was saying, if you want to check out any of the other multiplayer maps from the DLC or the new zombies mode, that link will be in the description to all those videos. Check them out at the end of this video if you want more coverage. And we got a few codes that I'm giving away to some of my subscribers, so you too can download the map. Another thing that I really like for objective-based gameplay and game types in this map is the Hellstorm and the Lightning Strike are going to work really good, because as you can see, there's not much cover on the map, and I noticed that B is the key. You know, B is the key, little B flag for the win, base god. B is in the middle, that hard point in the middle, in the middle of the map, not right here, where, like in between the two pools, there's a little, where I was jumping on like a little electrical, there's like a little, I'm going to be looking down, I'm probably going to be aiming down sights, right there, B, okay. B's right there, and it's really hectic right there. Mantling for the win. Right there, that's where B is. Right where I'm looking, right there. Right here. That's where B is. Okay, so get jumped on. So B is really hectic, and it's right there. You can just toss nades and all types of explosives. And then A and C are on the other sides of the map, pretty much in the open. The hard points don't really rotate over there. So it's a little difficult to explain, but trust me, they're in the open. There's not too much shelter for the most part, and if it is shelter, if you see right there is like a tarp. So I'm pretty sure you can destroy that or explode through it, which is nice. Also, what I like about the hard points is you don't have to be in the pool to capture them. Oh, look at this! I get run up. I got ran up. Oh man, I had that C4 and I just got ran up. The guy was like, put it on your YouTube. I made him sound like really unintimidating, but it was like, YouTube that, dude. Anyways, so that was a horrible impression. Okay, A is right to the right of me, or C back there, and it's out in the open. So, like I said, what I like about Call of Duty, and usually about these map packs, is that they're fun, action-packed maps. The colors, it's like pretty sandish and tannish, but you know, I like the colorful maps, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm actually in a desert this time, and I feel like the air is dry around me. Just another example of mantling. Mantling. Dexterity is a must. There's a little shortcut down here that leads to nothing. I just ran under the C flag if you were kind of confused. I know I'm not doing the greatest job of explaining it. I wish I had some kind of illustration or like PowerPoint presentation that I can show you a little bit more accurately, but I don't, so boo-hoo. Another great example of some cover. Well, they're going to be running out in the middle. I'm just going to be picking them off, taking some cover, getting flashed a lot. And there you guys have it. If you want to see any more Black Ops 2 Apocalypse DLC footage, the link is in the description. Go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.